everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara Denz and I am the founder and president of Avery's Garden Incorporated. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that helps families honor their children who have passed away too soon through arts. What I am going to be talking about in my video today is exactly what Avery's Garden Grief Journal is and how you can become a part of that. So I wanted to start with just explaining a little bit of what happens with the grief journal. In 2017, I started Avery's Garden Grief Journal, which was a way for me to help families honor their children who had passed away too soon through art. What I collect from families is their angel's name, inspiration for the page, which can come from anything that the family wishes to share, and then a quote or phrase to include. Once the family has given this to me, I incorporate it into what I call Avery's Grief Journal. And this is one of the journals that I have started. This is actually the second journal that I have. There's a total of 4 right now, all in which the pages have been filled. To date, I have drawn approximately 430 drawings for families, and that stretches all across the United States as well as into other countries. So this isn't just a local mission that I'm doing. This is something that does span worldwide, and I help anybody that wants to come forward. Usually we do try and take families who have lost children either due to miscarriage, stillbirth, or early infancy losses, but I have honored children that have passed away a little bit later on in life as well. We have done some drawings for children that were in early teens all the way up into mid-20s. So I don't turn anybody away. I do try and help as many people as possible, but we do not want to turn anybody away here. So if there is somebody that wants their child remembered, I am willing to put it into one of my drawings. So basically what happens is once the family comes forward and gives me inspiration for the page, I then crack open my grief journal. And I'm just going to start kind of flipping through some of these pages for you. They're put into drawings. So as you can see, as I'm starting to go through some of these, the drawings are really unique. They're different. Families that come forward, they give me all kinds of inspiration, and I really am always just very taken back by the amount of inspiration that families wish to share. It's always beautiful to see how many people actually have so many different types of things that remind them of their children. For me, my son Avery will always be remembered, I should say, with cardinals, whereas other people, they may use butterflies, dragonflies, bears, certain types of flowers, the moon, the stars, the sun, you name it, I've seen it. And it's amazing. It's just really great to hear the stories that come from families from such a tragic loss and be able to put some imagery to the child's remembrance. Once the drawings are done, I archive the entries and eventually I turn them into coloring books. So I did bring a couple of my coloring books here to show you. This is volume 2. This is With Wings They Fly. This is one of the books that I've done. This is The Wind and the Sea. And then this one, this is my author's copy, so there's a splash in the front of it. But this is Wish Upon an Elephant. This is the last book that I've done. So I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea, if you are looking to work with me, what to expect. Once the drawing is complete, I do offer them as a PDF copy, and I just ask for a donation towards Avery's Garden. And then all of the drawings that I do, regardless of whether or not they're purchased through PDF, they do get eventually published into a coloring book. And then the family does have the option to purchase the coloring book as well as other people. The books are sold on Amazon. If you go to Amazon, you're just going to want to search for Avery's Garden or Avery's Garden Incorporated, or even the title of the book that you're looking for. There's a lot of keywords that I've added into the books along the way. So even if you're searching grief or loss or bereavement gift or something like that, you may see my books pop up on Amazon. If you do go to my website, which is www.averys- which is a little slash garden.com, you'll also find under the coloring book link section of my website, you're going to find all of the books listed there, as well as the angels that are remembered in those books. And it'll give you a little bit of a background about what the book's theme is, and you'll have a option to purchase the book there too. So I just want to take you into one of the books, and each of my books start with a little ode to Avery. This book belongs to, and it gives you an option to just write your name in. We then go into a welcome page of Welcome to Avery's Garden. That gives a background story of how I came to do the coloring book, so it's just a little welcome. Then we get into the pages, the dedication pages, and usually what'll happen is I'll have the dedication page, and in a lot of the earlier books, what I did was on the left-hand side, I did a dedication of the angel that the entry was drawn for, and then the coloring page would be on the right side. But I found that as I started going through these coloring books and were creating them, I realized that there were other tools that I could offer to families through the coloring books that I started incorporating. For example, here's a little written prompt. And it just gives you an opportunity to sit with the book and write in things like what your life means and how you're going through your grief, what types of motions are taking place. There are blank pages where you're able to just write in your thoughts for the day. There's opportunities for you to write your own poems. I include my own stories and poetry in the books as well, so you will get some of that incorporated into the books. There's little activities like this one. That one is called Weave Your Worries Away, and what I was trying to do is give families opportunity to kind of dissect what's happening in their lives and to talk about things that they could control in their current situation versus things that they may not be able to control, things like that. So basically, the book will take you into these activities. Here's a little opportunity for them to write a poem, or you to write a poem, and I give you some keywords to use, such as love or honor, baby, belonging, remembrance, things like that. Here's one that I did. This is Postcards to Heaven. And we just talk about Avery's Cardinal being able to actually deliver little postcards to heaven and what you would write to your baby. So those are the coloring books. Each one, like I said, it is themed. I do design all of my own covers. I design all of the interiors myself. So all of the drawings, the layout, everything comes from me and my artistic creativity. Some people do give me things to work off of, such as pictures or certain photos that they find that they want me to use for their drawing. So there are times where you might see something that looks familiar. You might see a Dumbo, or you might see a Nemo, Finding Nemo, or something like that. If somebody has a particular item that they want to use to remember their child, I'm welcome to use that in my drawings. So if you do know anybody, or if you yourself want to have your child remembered, what I would ask you to do is reach out to me on my website. If you go to the website, and there's going to be information at the end of this video, what you can do is submit an entry, and that gets emailed over to me. It collects all of your information already on the form, so I will give you some points of reference of what to include in your request. And then I get started on it. Depending on how many entries I have in the pending queue, it just kind of depends on how long that's going to take me to get to the drawing, but usually it's within a few days, if not a couple of weeks, that I'm able to get those entries out there, posted, sharing them on social media, and getting your child remembered, and making something beautiful in the process. So if you are looking for any other videos that I'm going to be doing, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel, like it or share it. If you, like I said, know anybody that's looking to have their child remembered, feel free to share my video. I would love to talk to you more about what I can do to help you. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. And again, my name is Tara with Avery's Garden Incorporated. Take care, guys. Bye.